Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing something that I have seen not a lot of YouTubers but a couple do, and it's the Project Pan, and it's kind of where you pick out makeup products that you want to use up in the year of whatever you're choosing. This year is 2018, so I want to try to use these up within the year of 2018. So I have a huge bag here, and we're just going to go through and see what I did pick out from my collection to get rid of. Alright, so let's first start with foundations, and I have 3 of them. And so I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 in the shade 0020 is the light natural. I don't really care much for this. It's just kind of alright. It's more for those days where you're only out for 6 to 8 hours. So yeah, I just kind of want to get rid of it. I did buy it, and I'm not going to just give it away, I guess, because there's no one else that really has my shade here. So yeah, I'm going to try to use this up just because I kind of want to get rid of it. The next foundation is the Sephora 10-Hour Wear, and I do have a review on this. It was just kind of alright, so I do already have half done. So I have definitely been trying to use it all up, but the pump is really nice on this. It's just kind of, it's not really a 10-hour wear, it's more of, again, a 6 to 8 hours probably. So it's okay, it's not that bad, but I do want to try to use it up. The next foundation is my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea water foundation, and I do like this. It's definitely more of a light coverage, but it's like one of the only foundations that I do have in my shade. But I do want to use it up before it expires because things do expire. So yeah, Alright, up next is face powders, and I do want to get rid of 2 of them. And so the first one is the Coty Airspun, and then my Laura Mercier. This one is probably going to expire soon, so I do want to use it. And this one, it's just my kind of like my second choice after this one, so I'm going to use this one first and then move on to this one. I have 2 concealers that I want to use. So the first one is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer, and it just doesn't have enough coverage, so, and it's kind of a bit too dark. It's more of like my same skin tone instead of like a lighter shade. And then the second one is the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in light sand and my shade is light neutral, so I have to mix these two. So I do want to get rid of both of these because this one is just way too light for under my eyes. Like, it's way too white for me, and then this other one's just way too dark. So when I mix them, it looks nice. After that is 3 mascaras. I want to try to use up the Superhero Mascara, the Falsies Volume Mascara, and the CoverGirl Supersizer, which I don't like except for the bottom lashes. So this will be specifically just for the bottom, but these 2 are really good. I just want to use them up before they expire. Another mascara that I do want to use up is this Marc Jacob one. I don't remember, it's called the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara, and I do like this one as well. I just want to use it up before it expires, so this one needs to be done as well. I have one face primer, and it's the Benefit Professional. I don't really like this one because it makes my foundation slide around underneath, but it is $30-something, so I might as well use it and try to get rid of it. I have 2 main cream face products, and I have this highlighter stick from Wet n Wild, and then their contour stick. The contour stick is nice. It is a little bit orange for me, so I do want to find more of a cream contour that's more of a like brown instead of an orangey undertone. And then this highlighter stick is really nice. It just, I am not really that big into like cream products, but this is a really nice highlight. So, and I'm just going to start trying to list things off now. So I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay bronzer. I have barely even used it, but this is more of a summertime because it does have shimmer, so this I'm going to try to use up during summer. Next is this other Tarte product, but this one's in a blush, and it's Peach Bronze, and it says it's a bronzer blush, so it's kind of for like those more natural days that I don't do, but this is a really nice blush. It does have a little bit of shimmer, and you can build it up really nice. I have 2 more blushes I want to try to use up, and these are both sample sizes that I got because I highly doubt that I can go through a full-size blush, and to like more like other full-size blushes. So I do want to try to use up the Balm Springs one and from the Balm Cosmetics that I got, and the Too Faced Love Flush, which is like their dark pink one. So I want to try to use both of those up. This one first and this one, hopefully. Maybe it is a bit dark, and I usually don't use the dark shades, but we shall see. Alright, so for under the eye, I already used most of this, but it's just the dark spot corrector from City Colors, and I've just kind of been avoiding using it. It's alright. It doesn't do as much as I would like it, and so I did try to get rid of it at one point, but then I just got other color correctors that I liked better, and I just kind of ignored this one, so I want to try to bring it back and use it again. The next thing is kind of dirty because I use it as like my foundation thing, and it is pretty much almost gone, but it's more of the bronzer side I want to use up, and I do really like this duo from Wet n Wild. It's in the Dulce de Leche, and I already have another one in my collection. It's also for foundation, but this one is clean and new, so it is a really good product, and it's like $5, but I want to finish using this one before I even start using the next one for the bronzers. So I'm close, so I'll end up probably finishing this one. Alright, my project pan is more based on kind of more sample-y things, but I do have the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer that I want to finish using up. I probably have half a tube left, but since I got the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, that's been like my #1 every single day that I use on my eyes, so I've just ignored this one, and it should probably expire soon, so I want to try to use this before it does expire. And then I have a bunch of little samples. I feel like if I completed the samples, then I actually accomplished something, because then I can just show that I got rid of a bunch of stuff that was just kind of taking up space in my collection. And so the first one is this Ciate Bamboo Bronzer, and this one just looks like that. I've used it a couple times, and I do really like this shade, and I wouldn't mind getting this in a full size because it's a really good bronzer. The next one is a bronzer, and they gave me like this really tiny package, and I have used this a couple times, but it does get kind of dirty. But I want to try to finish up this bronzer, and it's in What's Up Beaches by Elizabeth Moth. And then I have two highlighters. So this one is another cream one, and this looks pretty much exactly the same as my Wet n Wild one, so these are pretty much similar. This one's from the brand Bearfly, and I did just barely get this one in an Ipsy bag, and so it just looks the exact same as the other one, except this one has less glitter and more of like a more like my finely milled glitter. So this one is good, but I am going to try to use up this one first because they are the same shade, and I did get this one a lot earlier than this one. I have a little sample from Nomad, and it's in their Stockholm Midnight Sun highlighter, and this one is super nice, and you can also use it as an eyeshadow. It's kind of like a champagne-y color, so this is a good highlight. I wouldn't mind also getting a full size of this one. Alright, I have a couple lip products that I want to go through. So the first one is the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick from Maybelline, and I'm pretty sure this is going to expire soon, so I want to try to finish it. It's more of an orangey, kind of tan looking peak color. It's kind of like a nude, but it's definitely more of an orange undertone. This one is the Love Balm Rose Burlesque. It's just like a lip balm, and it's just in the pot, and I'm pretty sure that if this hasn't expired already, which it still smells really nice, but since it is in a pot form, I do want to try to use it up so that nothing like grows on it. Alright, then I have this liquid lipstick from Tarte, and it's in their shade Delish, and it's just kind of like this darkish pink, and I do like this formula, but I do want to buy maybe a shade that is a little bit like a nude color. And then the next one that I have is from Essence, and it's in their shade Matte 2, and this is pretty pink, and I don't wear a bunch of pink, so I do want to either try to use this up. There isn't too much, hopefully, so I want to try to use up this eyeliner from Maybelline, and it is a little bit gone, but I do prefer the L'Oreal one better, so I do want to buy that one after. This one's just, it's really similar, especially this one's like 5 and the L'Oreal's like 9. So if you're on a budget, this one's good. I just prefer the L'Oreal because it doesn't tug as much as at my eyes. And then I have another liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 13 from Sephora, and this is like a dark berry. Finally, I have a bunch of eye and lip things. So I just have 2 lip liners that I want to try to go through, and they're from Jordana, and one is in the shade Rose, Rock and Rose, and the other one is in the shade Tawny. So I do want to get rid of the lip liners because I don't really use lip liners, but I don't want to throw them away. So I'm just going to try to use them up, see if I can finish them, and just get rid of them. And they're okay lip liners. I would want something a little bit smoother. They kind of tug a bit. Another mascara that was actually hidden. I thought it was another like liner, but this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I did do a review on it, which was my first video. So yeah, this I do. If spoiler, if you haven't seen the first video, I do really like this mascara. So I'm going to try to use it up so it doesn't expire. I have 2 liquid liners, one in purple and one in teal, and they are both from Maybelline. It's their Master Precise Ink Metallic Liquid Lipsticks. The tip on these actually kind of makes it super easy to like do a wing, so I just want to use these, and they like shake so that it keeps the ink in there like fresh. So these are really good. They don't flake on me or anything, so I do want to use them. Anyway, I have this Trizique pen in Aspen Pine, and it is what I'm wearing today, and I did top it with a bit of the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in Golden Emerald. So I did top it with that, but this is the base. I do love wearing green emerald eyes, so I definitely have enough product to last me the whole year. So these are really good, and they do stay all day without creasing. The last product of 2018 that I want to use up is this one in Physicians Formula. It's just in the shade Black, and it's just like, it's like a black kind of crayon that you can use to like smudge out your liner, and that's why it's like such a thicker end, but it has product all the way like down. There's nothing inside, but it's more of like a smudging tool thing, and I do want to use it up. It's pretty good. It's definitely more for those smoky eyes. Alright guys, that is everything that I want to use up in the year of 2018. I am going to try to do maybe like updates on how everything's going. So yeah, I'll probably try to do an update in like April or March. It depends on how far the progress is on these things. But I'm going to do probably like 2 updates and then an update at the end in December of how well I got through these products. So if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.